Welcome to this video on safety and health topics. We'll be covering several important concepts through a series of questions. Let's start with hazards in enclosed spaces. What is the primary hazard? Is it getting lost, lack of oxygen or toxic gases, darkness or noise? The primary hazard in enclosed spaces is the lack of oxygen or the presence of toxic gases, which can quickly become fatal. Next question. Improper workstations and awkward movements are examples of which type of hazard? Chemical, physical, ergonomic, or safety? The hazard type related to improper workstations and awkward movements is ergonomic. These relate to how a worker interacts with their environment. Which of these is considered a hazard? A 20% chance of falling, a wet floor, an injury, or a safety helmet? A hazard is a source of potential harm. In this case, a wet floor is the hazard that could lead to an injury. What is the blood alcohol content, or BAC level, associated with binge drinking? Is it 0.01 grams per deciliter, 0.08 grams per deciliter, any alcohol, or drinking only on weekends? Binge drinking is generally defined as drinking enough to bring the blood alcohol content, BAC, level to 0.08 grams per deciliter or higher. The recommended moderate drinking limit for a man in a single day is no more than 1 drink, 4 drinks, 10 drinks, or any amount if not drunk. Moderate drinking for a man in a single day is defined as consuming no more than 4 drinks. What defines the working language groupism problem? Is it everyone speaking English, forming cliques using a common language not spoken by a minority, learning a new language, or speaking only SMCP? The working language groupism problem refers to forming cliques using a common language not spoken by a minority group. Finally, a stereotype is defined as a medical condition, an overgeneralized belief about a group, radio communication, or safety regulations. A stereotype is an overgeneralized belief about a particular category of people. What is the definition of social responsibility? Is it doing only what you're paid for? Being accountable for actions benefiting society and the environment? Eating first or ignoring mistakes? Social responsibility means being accountable for actions that benefit society and the environment. What is a way to improve interpersonal relationships? Avoid tea breaks, morning toolbox meetings, work in isolation, or follow only technical manuals? Morning toolbox meetings are an effective way to improve interpersonal relationships among team members. The ability to build rapport and trust is linked to technical skills, interpersonal relationship skills, automaticity, or stereotyping. Interpersonal relationship skills are essential for building rapport and trust with others. According to the SMCP, what is the code word for the letter A? Apple, alpha, able, or anchor? The SMCP code word for A is alpha. What does the phrase steady as she goes mean? Stop the ship, steer steady on the compass heading indicated, turn the wheel fast, or no more steering? Steady as she goes is an instruction to steer steady on the compass heading indicated at the time of the order. What wheel order is used to hold the rudder fore and aft? Steady, midships, ease to 5, or meet her? The wheel order to hold the rudder fore and aft is midships. Which SMCP marker is used for a danger warning? Information, advice, warning, or intention? The SMCP marker used for a danger warning is warning. How should the number 150 be spoken in radio communication? 150, 150, 15-0, or a century and a half? In radio communication, the number 150 should be spoken as 150, saying each digit individually. Which signal is used to announce distress? Is it pan-pan, sécurité, mayday, or attention? The internationally recognized signal used to announce distress is mayday. What is the main purpose of the Standard Marine Communication Phrases, or SMCP? Is it to make seafarers sound professional, maintain safe sailing and reduce miscommunication, teach poetry, or replace English? The main purpose of the SMCP is to maintain safe sailing and reduce miscommunication between seafarers. In which year was the SMCP adopted? 1973, 1977, 2001, or 2020? The Standard Marine Communication Phrases were officially adopted in the year 2001. What is the official working language of the maritime industry? Spanish, English, French, or Japanese? English is recognized as the official working language of the international maritime industry. How can we reduce climate change effects on the ocean? Use more plastic, reduce energy use and carbon footprint, use more sunscreen, or avoid beaches? Reducing energy use and minimizing our carbon footprint are key actions to mitigate climate change effects on the ocean. What is the term for excess nutrients leading to dead zones in the ocean? Oxidation, eutrophication, carbonization, or acidification. The process where excess nutrients lead to dead zones in the ocean is known as eutrophication. Marine pollution is caused by the entry of which of the following? Only oil, chemicals, particles, waste, noise, and invasive organisms, only fish, or clean rainwater. Marine pollution is broadly caused by chemicals, particles, waste, noise, and invasive organisms entering the ocean.